Well, hello everyone, you tune into a Handful of Blessings. Summer Kim 1114. So the nail design I'm working on this week is fairly simple to do. This is a nail design we're going to be working on, and it's really simple. The first thing I did was I painted my nails all over with this fluorescent nail polish, and I received this from bornprettystore.com. It's the same one that I use on my toes, and I'll put the link in the info box. And also, if you use the coupon code that's in the info box, you'll get 10% off with your purchase. And if I'm not mistaken, the shipping is free. So I applied this on my nails, and this glows blue. It glows in the dark. And I'll take some pictures at the end of this video and show you the nail design glowing in the dark. So I applied 3 coats of this on my nail already. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add these little nail art decorations. And they kind of look like some little flakes. I'm not sure the exact name of these. I can't remember the exact name. But I got these from Dollar Tree. And they look like some little tiny little flakes somewhat, but it's not like the seashells that you get. And I poured them out in the top. The ones we're using is the clear ones, and they're like crystal AB or whatever. They're really thin. So I'm going to apply some clear nail polish on the tip of my nail, and I'm going to apply those on there. And it doesn't have to be straight or anything like that. I'm just going to pick up some and just kind of lay them on there. And I'm going to try not to get any that's hanging over my free edge. And I'm going to try to get them on as flat as possible. Since my nails are natural, I'm not going to be adding any gel or anything like that on top of my nails. So you want to try to get it as smooth as possible and as flat as possible. And if one is not flat, I pretty much try to remove it and add another one on that might hold a little better. And afterwards, what I did was I took the same nail polish, the fluorescent nail polish, and I added one more coat on top to make it look like that it's kind of embedded inside of the nail design. So I'm going to add one coat of this on top of it. And I'm going to let this dry. As you can see, it looks like it's embedded inside of the nail design. So I'm going to let this dry completely. So that's pretty much how I did the background of the nail. And that's where we are on this nail, my thumbnail. So the next thing I did was I used a 3D mold to create the flowers. This is the one that I use. And I've already filled it up. I've already made the flowers pretty much. The flowers, actually, they are fluorescent as well. They glow in the dark as well, and I'll show you that in a second. But what I use to make the flowers glow in the dark, I use regular white acrylic powder, and I use this fluorescent powders by and I got these from bornprettystore as well.com. And you can see how many colors it is. It's 2, 4, 6, 8. It's 10 in the package. And you can see all the colors that come in: orange and white and dark purple, blue, pink, yellow, like a neon yellow. This is kind of like a peachy color. then you have a neon green, you have a bright neon pink, and then you have a white. It's two whites. One of the white glows blue, and the other white glows green. The one that I use is the one that glows green. And what I did was I mixed half and half. I mixed half of the white that glows green with some acrylic powder, white acrylic powder, and I used half of it, the white. And what I did was I just pretty much used the acrylic liquid and the brush, and I just made the molds that you see in here. This is the liquid that I like to use because it doesn't have a smell to it. Liquid monomer. It doesn't have an odor to it at all. And I ordered this off eBay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to place two of the flowers on my thumb. And I use the two larger flowers for my thumb, and the two smaller flowers, I used it on my ring finger. So I'm going to go ahead and do my thumbnail. And I just applied the flowers on with just regular clear polish. This is a polish that I use to apply since it dries faster, my top coat. So I'm going to apply those on right quick. And next I'm going to add one of these little gold studs on the inside of each flower. And I'm going to take some gold nail polish and glob some on the top. And I'm going to hand paint some gold leaves on the flowers like you see on this finger. And the gold nail polish I use is by Orly, and it's called Glitz and Glamour. And I'm going to let this dry. So while this is drying, I'm going to go ahead and do this nail on camera. So I'm going to turn the light off on my camera and see if my nails will glow. It's not extremely dark in the room, but it might glow a little bit. I'm not sure. Yeah, so you can see the flower glowing on my nails. So I'm going to try to post some pictures of the entire nail design glowing in the dark and post them at the end of this video. So hopefully you like it. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you later, YouTube. Till then, take care.